Sean, our next guest is a real estate expert who has over 500 properties nationwide in his portfolio.
Mhm.
A. Donahue Baker. Well, he's not only an expert in real estate, but tax strategies, opportunities, and entrepreneurship. And he has had quite a career leading up to it as well.
Absolutely. He's done it all. And A. Donahue Baker joining us now from his home in Jersey. How are you there, buddy?
Doing great. How are you guys?
Doing so well. It's great to get a chance to talk with you. I mean, okay, so you're doing real estate now, but before all this, you were a Grammy nominated producer. You worked with Inner Circle. Who you think of Inner Circle, think of Bad Boy. How how do you go from one to the other? You became a mogul in music, and now you're a mogul in real estate. How did you get this thing going?
It's all connected, right? So when I first got my first check for music, I wanted to basically extrapolate that and have something that allows you to get residual income, and real estate was the logical choice for me. So that's basically how I jumped into real estate, and then from there, studied accounting and went on to further be a CPA. So it was just one progression after
Ah,
another,
So
but
smart.
still the same area, you know.
it's really fascinating, honestly, and real estate is a favorite topic of those of us who live in Las Vegas. So we're happy to chat with you about it. As far as then studying finances, and you went on to become a CPA, you learned about a concept called generational wealth, and it's something that you want to help others create. Explain to us the concept.
Well, I worked as a CPA, had a lot of experience with the family office. And a lot of times that we dealt with the family office, we dealt with high net worth individuals. And I wanted, when I started my own practice, to take that same concept and show people how to create wealth. And that's really what led me to start this bank, which I started this fintech bank called Money Avenue, which really was the pipeline from which I can really impact people's financial health, their financial improving their financial literacy, and allow them the opportunity to build wealth.
See, where I was just reading about Money Avenue. So you took the leap this year, obviously. What do you think is that mental block for people to be able to think rather than spending it today, to think about tomorrow and making this a passion of theirs to be able to create that generational wealth?
Well, most people just need a pipeline or a pathway, and it starts with financial literacy, and
Yeah.
it's something that we all can do and use, right? So at our bank, we wanted to be somewhat different, and we basically developed 6 levels in which we bring you through these 6 levels to help you ultimately get to generational wealth. The first level is just open an account. We call it the thousandaire level. We have educational tools to show you how to build wealth. Our second level is the level at which we really put an emphasis on house hacking. If you're between the age of 20 and 30, we have special lending programs that
Mhm.
allow you to get in a house, live in a portion of the house, and rent out the other. Our third level, we ask you to bring your personal credit score to 720, lock it, and then live exclusively through your business. And then our fourth level, we show you how to get high lines, up to $1 million of business credit through your business that allows you to buy income producing assets. Our fifth level, we show you how to take the debt that you acquired in the level four and turn that into equity or valuations if you have a business. And then finally, our sixth level is the level of generational wealth, in which we have experts that work with us, be it attorneys and 1031 exchanges, could be setting up a trust, a family trust. But the most important part of it is you can't have the generational wealth conversation without talking about life insurance. So the vertical 6 levels to show people the pathway to build generational wealth. And we do it through educational means and just having personalized roadmaps for each individual client.
It's really inspirational, honestly, to hear you break it down like that, and to put wealth in terms of something you build, and that understand that there is a stepping stone. There's a first level, and once you master the skills on that level, then you can go to the next level. Like it really was very intuitive the way you built it down. I'm sure you've had some successes working with other folks throughout this program. Tell me about how people are experiencing this learning curve.
Well, one of the things that we're able to do is encourage entrepreneurship, right? We encourage people to take a chance and start businesses. So we have a program that we can get every LLC at least $50,000 of business funding that's not tied to their personal credit profile, and we want them to use that 50,000 to start businesses. And we have many people that have been through our program that have started businesses, either local mom and pop shops, all the way on to some technology businesses that have done really well.
That's really interesting. And that's the one thing that I think stops people from having that great idea and actually turning it into something, is not having that initial seed money, and having the ability to do that is huge. So for people that are kind of looking towards the future and saying, you know what, I got to put myself back on some sort of path here, I want to create that wealth for myself, what would you say to them?
I would say start. Being an entrepreneur is a big responsibility. When you have a partner such as ourselves and how we help people, I think it's only going to create more and more businesses and business opportunities, and tapping in to technology and the leverage, all the tools that we have available today. I think that this is an opportunity that just makes us different than other banks.
Awesome.
For sure.
Hey,
A.
Donahue
Donahue
Baker.
Baker talking to us this morning from New Jersey. Great to talk to you, A. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right. Website you can find right there on your screen. Really cool stuff. You could also follow him on social at A. Donahue Baker on Instagram. And he's on Facebook and Twitter and on YouTube too. He's everywhere. Omnipresent. And A. Donahue Baker, proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.